Hello dear students, very good evening to all of you. In this session, I am going to again discuss this additive manufacturing question which was asked in GATE 2023 mechanical. And my dear students, what I am here to say that you cannot challenge the question unless until GATE answer key is released, that is as I see has to be released on 21st, right? Today it's 17th of February 2023. 21st the answer key is going to come. And my dear lovely W students, what answer is circulating in the market for this additive manufacturing question is this, something like 11,465 minutes. What I am here to say that this is never ever going to be the answer. This is never ever going to be the answer. And yes, I am 200% assured, as I said earlier as well, that this answer will not be in the answer key given by IIT Kanpur when the answer key will be released. That's why I am coming with the exact solution, that too with the full setup of this additive manufacturing process. Today I have the polymer material as well as the additive manufacturing setup. आज मेरे पास ये पूरा एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का सेटअप भी है. मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कि ये वाला एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रोसेस जब आप करोगे तो उस प्रोसेस में किस तरीके से पार्ट बिल्ड होगा. एंड यस, आई एम 200% assured that all my friends, colleagues and all the educators all over India will agree with me, and yes, after this solution they will say that this will not be the answer. And yes, you students, all my educator colleagues and all the other educators in all the other organization will agree with me. So let's begin this session. At first, let me explain that what is done in this solution that I am saying that it is wrong. Question ये है, this is the question my dear students, this is the solid part that is being fabricated by the additive manufacturing process. Square shaped layers are there starting from bottom working upwards. And my dear, to build this product in additive manufacturing, they have used a nozzle whose diameter is A by 10 mm, and then observe, nozzle follows a linear serpentine path parallel to the sides of a square layers. Suppose my dear students, what they are saying, the nozzle diameter is A by 10 mm. Let us say this is the way you do powder metallurgy. You have this bottom, you have this base, right? And you will have a nozzle through which the polymer will come out. Yes, by the way, this is the toothpaste for my kids. So this nozzle is having diameter how much? A by 10 mm. Its diameter is A by 10 mm, and then you observe. They are saying that the nozzle follows a linear serpentine path parallel to the sides of square layers with a feed rate of A by 5 mm per minute. Means, my dear lovely students, this is how it will happen. Observe carefully. What is feed movement of this nozzle? Observe carefully. What is feed movement of this nozzle? Observe carefully. In the question they have written, this feed movement happens parallel to the sides of the square layer. So parallel to the sides of a square layer, and serpentine movement is there. And what is that linear serpentine movement? That also I will show you. Observe. So this is the polymer coming out. Its diameter will be A by 10, and that is how it will be deposited. And the way it is moving in that direction, like this. So that is the feed rate A by 5. Again it will come back like this. Observing, again it will go back and again it will be like having a by 5 speed. Like that it is happening. You see, the layer is being deposited like that. Are you observing me? Now my dear students, observe carefully. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. Why is this answer coming as wrong? ये आंसर गलत क्यों है? Observe carefully my dear, very important. You see, what has been done in this solution, that okay, nozzle diameter a by 10, feed rate a by 5, writing here feed rate a by 5, not an issue, ठीक है, ये भी सही है. Total volume was calculated. यही solution जो market में घूम रहा है, इसका volume plus इसका volume plus इसका volume, and this total volume was 13.5 AQ plus 4 AQ plus 0.5 AQ. Yes, you can easily calculate. You can easily calculate it. Yes, 3A into 3A into 1.5A इसका वॉल्यूम, 2A into 2A into A इसका वॉल्यूम, और ऊपर वाले का वॉल्यूम A into A into 0.5A. So total volume was found. And then what they did, they found the volume flow rate. And when they are finding the volume flow rate, they are writing pi by 4 d square into F, pi by 4 d square into F, and that's where it becomes wrong. You see, pi by 4 d square into F, the volume flow rate can be written only when this area is pi by 4 d square, that's very fine, but the volume flow rate can be written into F as A by 5 only when the material is coming out of this nozzle at a rate of A by 5, but that is not mentioned in the question. What is mentioned in the question my dear, क्या मेंशन किया गया है क्वेश्चन में कि this feed rate is of nozzle which is following the path parallel to the side of square layers, मतलब ये A by 5 नहीं है, this is what A by 5, right? So my dear students, what should be the exact correct solution and what answer will come in the answer key of IIT Kanpur? Look at this. This is what going to happen. 11,465 minutes is going to be wrong, will never ever come in the answer key. If it comes, we will challenge it. If it comes, we will challenge it and we will make them wrong. How? Let me show you. How? Let me show you. Just a minute. Just a minute. Again, I am coming to you with my additive manufacturing setup. You see, this diameter is A by 10, and observe, when I am depositing the polymer material and I am moving here like at a speed of A by 5, tell me what is the thickness of this layer now which has just been deposited. What is the layer of this thickness now? This layer thickness will be exactly equal to the diameter of this nozzle. This layer thickness which will be deposited will be exactly equal to the diameter of this nozzle. Diameter of this nozzle. How? This is how it will be there. This is how it will be there. Let me just delete this wrong solution from here and let me show you the diagram. You see, this is the nozzle. देखो, ये आपका nozzle है. This is going to be your nozzle. This is going to be your nozzle. Okay, and as it is moving in this direction, it is moving at a speed of A upon 5 millimeter per minute. And my dear students, as it is depositing the material, so there will be a bottom board here on which the material will be deposited, undoubtedly the starting board, and you see whatever the diameter of material is coming out from here, that's what is getting deposited. वहां से जो भी diameter बाहर आ रहा है वही वहां पे deposit हो रहा होगा. ये material का जो diameter यहाँ से बाहर आएगा, that will be like this. You observe? Yes, और यही deposit हो रहा होगा. Means my dear, if the nozzle diameter is A upon 10, then thickness जो यहाँ पे deposit हो रहा होगा, that will also be equal to A by 10. and then it is moving in this direction at a speed of a by 5. This is where is the beauty of this question. This layer is a by 10 और अभी अभी जो मैंने आपको सेटअप यहाँ पे बना के दिखाया, again you observe it carefully, observe it. Here I am putting a layer through this nozzle. So from their nozzle the material is coming out. Just let it come out. Just a minute. So it is coming out with a by 10 diameter, and as you are moving in that direction, how much thickness is being poured? A by 10 only, na? Yes, equal to diameter, a by 10 only, na? So as the nozzle will move, it will make a layer thickness of a by 10 mm equal to its diameter. A by 10 mm equal to its diameter, and then my dear, observe the beauty and how this question will be solved. Observe the beauty, my dear. You see, let us first take the bottom part, then we will take the second, then we will take the third portion. Let us name them like this is portion A, मान लो कि ये portion A है, मान लो कि ये portion B है, मान लो कि ये portion C है. ठीक है, चलिए A portion जब बनाया जाएगा तो how will it happen? Observe. It will be like the nozzle here moving and depositing there this material yes, and it is moving this direction at a by 5 millimeter per minute, and since its diameter is a by 10, so the thickness that it will deposit will be a by 10. Yes, now my dear students, you observe that way total thickness for block A that has to be made is 1.5A, but in one pass how much thickness will be deposited? A by 10. Not only that, my dear students, you see, you have to make the square shaped part like that. So this movement has to be repeated in a way कि this whole layer thickness comes up till this, and you know that the first block, the dimension that has to be created in this direction is 3A, and there also it is 3A. Fine and okay. As the layer is being deposited in this direction also, it is equal to A by 10, and in that direction it is also equal to A by 10. So my dear students, you will have to do number of passes. आपको यहाँ पे number of passes करने होंगे. Like if you go from here to there, will come back, will form there, will come back, will form there, will come back, will form there. That's how it will happen. So in width direction, that is 3A, let us say in that width direction, such sort of how many passes will have to be done? My dear lovely students, number of passes to be done in width direction will be equal to this total width by, in one movement, in one pass, how much are you depositing? That is 3A divided by A by 10, and that is going to be equal to, my dear, 30. Yes, 30 passes in width direction for block A. And my dear, how many in the thickness direction? How many layers in the thickness direction? So number of layers in thickness direction number of layers to be deposited in thickness direction, my dear, that is going to be equal to 1.5a the thickness, 1.5a the thickness divided by a by 10, that is 15. Now, my dear, when this layer will be deposited, so the nozzle is depositing the material, so once it will do one pass, so time taken in one pass for depositing this first layer here, yes, that is going to be equal to, this is 3a, and then in this direction the speed is a by 5. So 3a divided by a by 5. That means, my dear, this is 15, yes, minute. 15 minute लगेगा, and then this one thick layer and one this much will be deposited. Itna, and then similar time will be taken to deposit that, similar time in that. So that sort of in this direction, how many passes are required to make a single layer? Single layer. My dear students, you see in the width direction, total 30 passes has to be done. So time taken in one layer, that will be equal to, my dear students, 15 minutes for this one cylindrical type of material deposited from nozzle, and such sort of, my dear, 30 passes. So 15 into 30 is equal to 450 minutes, and my dear students, that will take to make one layer. That sort of in the thickness direction, how many layers have to be made? This 1.5 is the total thickness. Once you are making 1a by 10 thickness, so you have already calculated such sort of 15 layers will be there in block A. Such sort of 15 layers will be there in block A. Such sort of 15 layers will be there in the block A. One layer, second layer, third layer, and sort of that way. Total how many layers? 15 layers. To deposit one layer, how much time is being taken? To deposit one layer, how much time is being taken? To deposit one layer, 450 minutes is being taken, and that's how you have to deposit to make just part A 15 layers. So time taken to build A is coming as my dear students, 15 multiplied by 450. It is coming as 15 multiplied by 450. Yes, my dear, 15 multiplied by 450. 15 multiplied by 450, 6750 minutes. It is coming at 6750 minutes. It is coming at 6750 minutes. चलो टेक इट एट वन साइड. पहले यहां पे इसको नोट कर लेते हैं कि टीए को बनाने में जो टाइम लगा, ए को बनाने में जो टाइम लगा वो 6750 मिनट का लगा. ए को बनाने में जो टाइम लगा वो 6750 मिनट लगा. टी ए जो लगेगा 6750 मिनट. Similarly, my dear students, टाइम जो लगेगा लेयर बी को बनाने में वो कितना लगेगा? नाउ यू ऑब्जर्व दैट. टाइम जो लगेगा लेयर बी को बनाने में वो कितना लगेगा? नाउ यू ट्राई टू ऑब्जर्व. होल्ड ऑन, जस्ट अ मिनट, लेट मी इरेज दिस. ऑलरेडी ए का कैसा हुआ वो बता दिया, बी का और सी का निकालते हैं. चलो होल्ड ऑन डियर, होल्ड ऑन, हो गया, बस खत्म. होल्ड ऑन. You observe. Let us make block B. So block B is like this, na? Observe. Block B is like this. And block B is like, just a minute, hold on. Block B is like this, A, 2A, 2A, right? Fine. This is your 2A. This is your 2A and this is A. My dear, जब नोजल यहाँ मटेरियल को डिपोजिट कर रहा होगा, when the material is being deposited by the nozzle here, you know, it will be being deposited like this. Yes, and that way it will move in this direction. Yes, so you observe in this direction it will be A by 10, as well as in this direction this layer thickness will be A by 10. So that way, you see, you will have to make first layer. For making first layer, such sort of how many serpentine movement will have to be done? You know that you can find all these circular sections having diameter A by 10. So number of passes required in width direction with serpentine movement will be equal to 2A divided by A by 10, means 20. And then my dear, observe, thickness is A. So number of layers in thickness direction for making block B will become A by 10, that is equal to 10. My dear students, time taken in one pass, time taken in one pass will be 2A divided by, this side the speed is A by 5. So A by 5 is equal to 10 minutes. So my dear, total time taken for making one layer, means from here to there will become 20 such sort of cylindrical pieces are being like deposited. So that will be equal to 20 into 10 is equal to 200 minutes. So total how many layers are required? Total 10 layers are required. So total time taken for making block B, my dear students, will become 200 into 10 is equal to 2000 minutes. Yes, very nice my dear students. And similarly my dear, let us write here कि TB का पता चल गया, like how much? TB is equal to 2000 minutes. Similarly, if we go for block C my dear, yes, तो block C में क्या हो रहा है? This dimension has just changed कि यहाँ पे A है, ये भी A है, और in place of this A it is 0.5A. Then if you calculate for block C now, what will be number of layers to be deposited? In place of A, it is becoming 0.5A, right? It is becoming 0.5A. That's it, na? That's the change will be there. So 0.5A divided by A by 10, that many number of layers for block C. So that is going to be equal to 5 layers will be required. And my dear students, in width direction, number of serpentine movement that is required, if you calculate, it is going to be equal to, instead of 2A by A by 10, it will become A by A by 10. So that will be equal to 10. Yes. Now my dear, look at this. Time taken in one pass, now instead of 2A, since this length is A, so it will be A by 5. A by A by 5 means it is equal to 5 minutes. My dear students, so time taken for making this one layer of block C will be equal to, my dear lovely students, total 10 such sort of cylindrical depositions will be there in the serpentine movement, And my dear, one serpentine movement takes 5 minutes. So total time taken will be equal to, my dear, 5 into 10, that is equal to my dear students 50 minutes. Yes, 5 into 10, that will become equal to 50 minutes. And thereafter, my dear, total time taken for making the block C, you can easily find now, similar to the last one, that will be total 50 minutes for making one layer. And such sort of how many layers are required, that we have already found 5 layers are required, right? Such sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers are required. So my dear students, total time taken will be equal to 5 into 50. Total time taken will be equal to 5 into 50. So TC will be equal to 250 minutes, and that's how, my dear, TC you got 250 minutes, and that's how the total time taken will be equal to TA plus TB plus TC, TA plus TB plus TC, and it has hanged and has gone somewhere. I will bring it once again here. Don't worry, you just have to add the 3. Yes, you just have to add the 3. TA plus TB plus TC, T total will be equal to TA plus TB plus TC, TA plus TB plus TC, and that is equal to 6750 plus 2000 plus 250. 6750 plus 2000 plus 250. That means, my dear, it is going to be 7000 plus 2000, 9000 minutes. 9000 minutes. You see, and they have also asked the answer in minutes. 9000 minutes. 9000 minutes is the perfect answer. 9000 minutes. Mind it. Exact answer. And that's what will come in the answer sheet. That's what will come in the answer sheet. And my dear, this answer that is circulating in most of the places, and my dear friend is there which is saying that, Sunnyul is there. Thank you, Sunnyul. By the way, I have seen your all the comments all over the year. Thank you very much. But let's wait for the answer key, Sunnyul. That's what I can say you. Love you, dear. If the answer you are saying that 11465, which is being circulated minute, this is exactly wrong. This is the exactly correct answer, and this is what? Exactly wrong answer. That's what is exactly correct answer. Question was really very very nice question. आनंद आता है ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को बार बार देखने में, बार बार डिस्कस करने में. एंड यस, माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, मोर ओवर, आप बहुत सारे लोग हो सेशन में, अभी देख रहे हो. हाउ डू यू फील लाइक? एनी क्वेरी यू हैव रिगार्डिंग दिस क्वेश्चन? समझ में आया कैसे हुआ ये? यस, वेरी सिंपल. अल्टीमेट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सेटअप इज देयर. यस, थोड़ा मेरा पॉलीमर खत्म हो गया, नहीं तो फिर से निकाल के दिखाता. कितना डायमीटर निकलेगा इससे, कितना नोजल डायमीटर, उतना ही मेटल निकलेगा. और जब डिपॉजिट करोगे इसको, तो वही डायमीटर यहाँ पे डिपॉजिट होते हुए आगे की तरफ बढ़ेगा. यस, दैट वाज द कॉन्सेप्ट. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, हर्ष शर्मा, हाँ, 700 is wrong. Naveen Pranjal, that previously that I said 700 is wrong. 700 is wrong. 11,465 is wrong. This is perfectly correct. Harsh Sharma, we had done that question to find time. Additive manufacturing के notes में अगर आप देखना चाहो तो I'll bring it for all of you. Already एक solve किया हुआ है question, वो notes दिया हुआ था आप सब लोगों को मैंने. Hold on, I'll show you. ब्लैक बैकग्राउंड में निकाल लेते हैं नोट्स को. आपको एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन करवाया था, अनमैचेबल थ्योरी ऑन एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. ये आपको जब करवाया था तो वहां पे दिखाता हूं. ये आपका एडिटिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो मैंने पढ़ाया था वो प्लस क्लास का नोट्स है, राइट. वो प्लस क्लास का नोट्स है, बड़े डिटेलिंग में पढ़ाया था. इसके पीछे क्या कोडिंग होती है, टेसलेशन क्या होता है, उसको भी बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाया था आप लोगों को. इक्वेशंस वगैरह, कोडिंग वगैरह दिखाने के बाद जब हम प्रोसेस पे आए थे, राइट, तो प्रोसेस जब बता रहा था उस टाइम पे ऐसा प्रॉब्लम करवाया था, वो आपको दिखाता हूं. ये रहा ऐसा क्वेश्चन, बट दिस वाज बिट डिफरेंट. यहां पे कुछ और आइडिया लग रहा था, बट बेसिकली ये भी एप्टीट्यूड बेस्ड था, वो भी एप्टीट्यूड बेस्ड है. आपको जो मैंने प्रॉब्लम करवाया था वो ये था कि ये प्रोटोटाइप ऑफ ट्यूब विथ ए स्क्वायर क्रॉस सेक्शन इज टू बी फैब्रिकेटेड यूजिंग स्टीरियोलिथोग्राफी. The outside dimension of the square is 100 and the inside dimension is 90. Layer thickness 0.10, diameter of the laser beam 0.25. Beam is moved across the surface of the photopolymer at a velocity of 500 millimeter per second. Compute an estimate for the time required to build the part. तो टाइम रिक्वायर्ड तो निकलवाया था, अब एग्जैक्टली ये भी नहीं था. ठीक है, सानिल, थैंक यू वेरी मच. इफ यू आर थिंकिंग इट्स अ रॉन्ग मेथड दैट आई हैव सॉल्व्ड, ठीक है, तो why not to meet Sanil there when the answer key is released? Yes, I'll be there. I am not going anywhere. And yes, I know you, Sanil. If you want, I can message you. Do you know? You want my message? Just now I can message you, Sanil. And if you think that's me on the day of answer key, that's what I have inboxed you. Go ahead. We will meet in आंसर की डे. अगर आप कह रहे हैं, ठीक है. थैंक यू वेरी मच. प्रोडक्शन कैसे पढ़ा लेते हैं उसका एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल आपको मैं वो भी दिखा देता हूं. बाय द वे, आई लव यू सनील. थैंक यू फॉर मोटिवेटिंग मी टू वर्क मच 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 हार्डर by putting all the different types of comments. And don't think I will be frustrated or I will get anger. What I teach, I am showing you. Just a minute. You just write short notes. And search it. And my dear, you get this. That I had done 1 month ago, before my mother left this world. My dear students, this whole playlist is there and you can look at all the comments as well as whatever the views are there. Just let me show you. 1 महीना हुआ है दोस्तों, and I am very much thankful to all of you for making this a big success. ये short notes का lecture जो मैं पढ़ा रहा था, and Mr. Sanil, go ahead, say anything कि ये production कैसे पढ़ा लेता है. I am showing you the proof कैसे पढ़ा लेता है. Look at this number of views, 89,000. Okay, that is how I teach, and that is how 89,000 people has supported, except you that you are saying कि ये production कैसे पढ़ा लेता है. ठीक है, don't worry Sanil, I know you. What do you think that I don't know you? कभी भी थोड़ा समझ के सोच के, है ना. फटाफट आपने सारे कमेंट्स डिलीट कर दिए जैसे ही आपको लगा कि आई नो यू. थैंक यू सनील. बाय द वे, कोई नहीं, यू आर वेलकम. आपने जो लिखा कि ये प्रोडक्शन कैसे एंड बाय द वे आदित्य, थैंक यू वेरी मच आदित्य. विदाउट यू इट वाज नॉट गोइंग टू बी पॉसिबल. थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू वेरी मच. And thank you the Unacademy team and all my students for believing in me. From day one I was saying this is not the correct answer, right? From day one I was saying this is not the correct answer, right? And there it is. Okay, day one I was saying this is not the correct answer, right? And now this is that correct answer, 9,000 minutes. By the way, my dear students, I have to make one announcement दैट जिनका भी गेट बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, बहुत अच्छी बात है। यस, सिंपल डेंसिटी वन तो सिंपल फार्मूला वाला क्वेश्चन था, वो ऑलरेडी तो उस दिन भी डिस्कस किया गया है। डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट क्वेश्चन, इट इज फार्मूला बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ओनली। व्हाट आई एम सेइंग माय डियर लवली स्टूडेंट्स, एक अनाउंसमेंट करनी है। जिनका गेट बहुत अच्छा हुआ है, बहुत अच्छी बात है, कांग्रेचुलेशंस। जिनका थोड़ा खराब हो गया है, डोंट वरी, बार्क आने वाला है, इसरो आने वाला है, डीआरडीओ, सेल, RINL, एंड इफ गॉड थोड़ा सा ब्लेस करे तो RRBJ, RRBA। देन PSC में इलेक्शन से पहले काफी वैकेंसी जाएगी, चाहे वो उत्तर प्रदेश पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन हो, बिहार पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन हो, कर्नाटका पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन हो, तेलंगाना पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन हो, आंध्र प्रदेश पब्लिक सर्विस, महाराष्ट्र, कहीं का भी पब्लिक सर्विस कमीशन हो, मध्य प्रदेश का हो, वैकेंसीज आएगी ही आएगी, ये मेरा वादा है, क्योंकि 2024 में इलेक्शन है। मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, अभी जो आपके सामने नेक्स्ट टारगेट है वो है बार्क और इसरो। इससे अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल सकती है। क्यों? क्योंकि यहां जो क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, चाहे वो बार्क के एग्जाम में हो, चाहे वो इसरो के एग्जाम में हो, वो क्वेश्चंस एग्जैक्टली वैसे ही क्वेश्चंस होने वाले हैं जैसा कि आपके गेट के एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है। हाँ, थोड़ा टाइम कम होगा, कोई बात नहीं है। आप ऑलरेडी प्रैक्टिस में है पिछले कई दिनों से, और आने वाले टाइम में कई दिनों तक प्रैक्टिस में रहेंगे। यस, अगर आप कंसिस्टेंसी मेंटेन करते हैं, बिलीव मी, यू आर गोइंग टू गेट सक्सेस। हाउ विल आई हेल्प यू इन दैट इज व्हाट आई एम प्लान इज टू ब्रिंग many practice sessions in production engineering and material science, which will start on the same channel, mostly on the same time, that will be 8:30 p.m. for both BARC and ISRO mission scientist. We will solve ample number of problems in production and engineering materials, which will help you out cracking these upcoming exams. उसका जो अनाउंसमेंट है, एक छोटा सा सेशन में जस्ट अभी थोड़ी देर के बाद लेके आने वाला हूं। हर्ष शर्मा, हाँ पहले मेरे को कह ले दो कि छोटा सा एक और मैं लेके आने वाला हूं सेशन, जिसमें अनाउंस करूंगा कि बार्क के लिए कैसे क्वेश्चंस वगैरह करवाए जाएंगे। डोंट वरी, और मंडे से हम लोग प्रैक्टिस स्टार्ट कर देंगे। बी विथ मी, स्टे विथ मी, यू हैव ऑलरेडी प्रैक्टिस्ड अ लॉट, प्रैक्टिस अगेन विथ मी, राइट? एंड बिलीव मी, कीप योर होप with you and work consistently, you will get the success, right? So this was all about this session. Moreover, I have one more big announcement that we are coming offline. Unacademy first gate and ESC offline center is coming to Delhi. My dear students, those who are going to enroll, they can avail up to 50% discount in the offline coaching. ऑफलाइन कोचिंग वालों को एक और फायदा है, जो दिल्ली सेंटर पे हमारे आगे पढ़ेंगे उनको जो अप टू 50% डिस्काउंट मिल रहा है वो तो मिलेगा ही, प्लस साथ में आपको 1 ईयर का प्लस का सब्सक्रिप्शन फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिल जाएगा। देन माय डियर, हमारा जो ऑफिस है वो साकेत में है। इस QR कोड को स्कैन करके डायरेक्टली आप हमारे ऑफिस पे पहुंच सकते हैं। मोर ओवर, वहां पे जो आप एडमिशन लेने जा रहे हैं उसमें आप 100% स्कॉलरशिप पा सकते हैं। 20 तारीख को, 20 फरवरी को 7 PM, शाम के 7 बजे 20 तारीख को हमारा एक ऑनलाइन स्कॉलरशिप टेस्ट होने जाना है। पार्टिसिपेट कीजिए, इस QR कोड को स्कैन कीजिए तो आप आसानी से वहां रजिस्टर कर पाएंगे। नहीं स्कैन कर पा रहे हैं, कोई बात नहीं, इस नंबर पे कॉल कर लीजिए 5 × 85, तो आप इस स्कॉलरशिप में जो टेस्ट होने वाला उसमें रजिस्टर कर पाएंगे। रजिस्टर कीजिए, अप टू 100% यू आर गोइंग टू गेट। दोज हु आर फार अवे फ्रॉम दिल्ली, can't come for the offline classes, then again you can stick with us on this online platform. We have already started and many batches are upcoming. Udan, Bunyad for 24, then again Bunyad for 25, Ignite 2 for 24 and Foundation for 25, Gate 2025. Moreover, जिनको केवल मैथ्स और एप्टीट्यूड पढ़ना है उनके लिए भी एक स्पेशल बैच आ चुका है, and up to you can get 30% discount. My dear students, if you take the subscription before 21st, yes, and to avail this discount you have to use the referral code RK47. Apart from getting this discount by using this referral code, you will have one more advantage, that is you will have my personal guidance and my personal mentorship. So this was all about this session. See you soon in the next session, where I am going to announce about the bar exam practice sessions that I am going to bring Monday onwards. Stay tuned, my dear students. Stay tuned.